Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Sulaiman Rahim here. Welcome. Welcome to Critical Analytics. Brothers and sisters, you need to wake up, or you might not wake up ever, because your enemy's plan is to put you to sleep permanently. Permanently. Now, Critical Analytics, we deal with everything on a critical analytical basis here. No BS, no conjecture, no belief. If you can't prove it, we're not interested in it. We do a critical analysis on everything. Scriptures, mathematics, politics, religion, government, economics, whatever. So today the subject that we're going to discuss, normally this is open forum. Invite other people to join. We're kind of bypassing that today. We have a few technical difficulties we're trying to work out. But if you comment, I will respond. We're going to talk about vision and energy. Brothers and sisters, most of you don't understand what that's all about. Energy is everything. See? Everything is energy. And the basic principle of energy is force, which is pressure. And you have to give energy form. Energy will not take form by itself. You have to give it form. You have to give it form. You have to give it form. Just like have ingredients for a cake. You have all the ingredients, but you have to put the ingredients together. And most of you understand that. Now, for 50,000 years, we've been suffering energy deprivation. We didn't have enough energy to give form to our universe. So our universe started unraveling because if you don't give energy form and maintain that form, it starts returning back to formlessness. And so that's what happened to us. Our whole society, our civilization turned back to formlessness. It was about to go into total formlessness until Dr. Yakub came along and made his creation to give a form of civilization, bad civilization, but at least have form. It was some civilization. So they gave form. For 6,000 years, we've been living under their form. It's a weak form, mystery shed blood, but it was a form that was better than no form. So we do give them credit for that, because if that they weren't, we would have been totally savage, totally, because we had no form at all. No form of civilization at all. That's what we was heading towards, under energy deprivation. That's why it says it was told to Adam, told the angels, submit. So he said, I know what you do not know. Because he's about to descend into formlessness, because energy will not stay formed unless you make it stay formed. First you have to give it form, you have to maintain that form. So he brought into existence someone who didn't require as much energy, so they had enough energy to give form, a civilization. See, it's a weak one, but it's better than what would have had if they hadn't made them. But they turn on us, and that's the problem. That's what they have to be made rid of. In addition to that, they don't have enough structure to survive anyway beyond 6,000 years. But it was made weak but given power. Structurally weak, but given power. We were structurally strong with no power. So they was given rule to the angels. Rule over the angels, us. So we're going to talk about that, brothers and sisters, because many of you don't understand what's going on. Now I'm just pointing out a few things here. We have enough energy now to give form, return form to our civilization. We have enough energy now to do that. But we have those resisting that, because those resisting know that our giving form will destroy their form. Both forms can exist. If you have enough ingredients, you can either make a chocolate cake or a vanilla cake, right? You only have the ingredients for one, but either one or the other. We have enough energy to return our civilization and then to take it to heights never before. We have enough energy to do that, but we do have the vision to do it. That's the issue. Do you have the vision to do it? Because Master Muhammad gave us the vision to do it, but that vision was taken away. Elijah Muhammad was taking that vision and he was going in that direction. He was starting to bring in our civilization. He was teaching us how to have a civilization, teach us the basics, prepare us to take back everything that was taken from us. That's what Elijah Muhammad was doing. See? As he was actively doing it, aggressively doing it, energetically doing it. He gave 100%. That's what qualified him to go to the Master Prophet Muhammad. He couldn't just go there. He had to qualify. You have to make your hereafter. You have to make your future. It took him 40-some years to qualify to have the right to go and meet Master Muhammad on the wheel. We see that. Elijah, he's the only one ever went. But you don't understand that. He didn't take anybody with him because no one else was qualified. No one else was putting in 24/7, 365 like he was. That's why he only went by himself. If we story about Elias wanted to go, he couldn't go. He wasn't qualified. Elias, that's Farrakhan. He had to put the work in. It took 40-some years of forming, right, the energy, forming himself to be in the position to meet the God. 40-some years. He was giving form to our civilization, preparing us. Don't happen by itself, brothers and sisters. You have to give it form. He was trying to teach us the foundation what Master Muhammad taught him, preparing us. And then we went to 40-some years of unraveling that. A liar coming along, unraveling us, trying to divert our energy. Because we still got energy. We have enough energy, but it was diverted to doing something else away from our goal. It's like if you have a goal to go from the East Coast to the West Coast and somebody diverts you to go to Chicago, that means you're going to take longer to get to the West Coast. If you're going north, if you're in Florida and you want to go to Oakland, right? You should be going west. But if you start going up to Chicago, you're going north. So it means you diverted. So it means you're not going towards your goal. And you may never get there unless you change direction. But now we change direction, it's going to take you longer because you didn't go straight there. Elijah Muhammad was taking us straight there. And I will tell you, if we had stayed on that path, we'd have been here now. Would have been there now. But we had a fool come and divert our energy. So now we're using our energy to what? to form someone else's vision. Using energy to form someone else's vision. So we diverting from our energy and we're helping them form their vision, which is against our vision. You need to understand that, brothers and sisters. This is not going to happen by itself. I've been devoted 24/7, 365. I've been in prison. I've been thrown in jail. I've been had all kinds of things happen. People try to kill me, right? I've shown you the evidence. I've all kinds of things happen because I've been devoted to this mission 365, right? 24/7 over 30 some years. It was my devotion to Elijah Muhammad, right, that prepared me to break the seals. It was my devotion to the truth that got me to Elijah Muhammad. I had to do something. I had to take and sacrifice. I had to take and you convert my energy towards the right thing. Because, like I said, I was in the military and I reading the scripture, I saw that this person, Elijah, must be around somewhere. And I didn't sit there and look. I didn't sit there and scratch my ass. I got up off my ass and I walked away from all of that I had prepared because I had a vision and I went to take and bring that vision into reality. And that's what I did. I found Elijah. See? And then he gave me a vision, the Abrahamic covenant. And so I started work on that vision. And I kept that vision. And that vision prepared me to break the seals, which is the door to the promised land. It's the bridge to perfect that vision. But you have to put energy. This didn't happen by itself. I didn't say, oh, well, man, Elijah must be around. Well, I guess I run into him one day. After I got with Elijah Muhammad, oh, man, well, I'll stick around and see what he's doing. He had to put the work in, brothers and sisters, because I'm going whether you go or not. I already put the work in. I already know what to do. I know exactly what to do, where to go. I know exactly. I'm trying to bring you along. So I'm trying to do. But many of you are not getting it. You've been diverted. Oh, well, how can you take care of this? I need to take care of that. Well, I need to worry about this. I need to worry about that. See? Like I said, once I broke the seals, I had a choice. I was living high in the hog, as they say. Mini mansion, 5 bathrooms, 5 or 6 bedrooms, a sauna, all that stuff in there. Very, very beautiful neighborhood. Corner property, like a large piece of lawn around. And second house, that was a garage on the property. But that was diversion from this mission. So I gave it up. That's allowed me to get to where I'm at now. So I could have kept that and I wouldn't be where I'm at now, and you wouldn't be getting this information. So that's your choice, brothers and sisters. Because that's why a lot of us are going to have to take that side journey, right? Down the side street through the tribulation. Because that to get your focus. Because you will be focused 100% if you go to tribulation. Or you'll be focused 100%. You won't be worrying about NFL, NBA. Be worried about your mortgage. You won't worry about any of that stuff. What you need to be worried about is getting the hell out of there and getting to the promised land. That's going to be your focus 100%. That's what something's going to take to get you focused, to get you home. You're supposed to be warriors. That's your choice. Nobody's going to force you to do anything. I mean, if you go to tribulation, you turn around and say, hey, man, I'm not going to fight. I'm going to go wax back and join with the enemy. That's your choice. Nobody's going to force you to do anything. See? Because you earned the right to have that vision, have the vision restored. See? You had the right. So You already paid the price to have that vision restored. Otherwise, Master Muhammad would never showed up here. Now you have the vision. What you going to do about it? You have the vision and you have the energy. But most of you don't want the vision. Because you let Lion Farrakhan take the vision from you. So now you have the enemy's vision. And so now you take your energy and help bring energy, the enemy's vision into reality. That's what you're doing. So you're not with me if that's what you're doing, because you're with the enemy. That's why I say I'm not looking for any followers. Followers mean you behind me. You need to get the hell out of here. You keep up with me. Because we got to get out of here. It says, I've been trying to tell you, it says, when you see that abomination, say you ain't got time to think about it. You got to move right. You got to know first of all, you got to know where it is. You got to have a vision to know where it is. And then you got to move. This is not a play game. It's not a game here. Understand, brothers and sisters? Time of unprecedented trouble. I don't think most of you understand. What did Elijah Muhammad said? Up, you mighty nation, you can do as you will. If he had listened to him then, we'd have been out of here now. Been gone. Because we have the energy to give form, to give that vision form, the promise that we had the energy to do it. Elijah Muhammad thought it was going to take place in the 70s, but he wasn't ready. He said the war of Armageddon would take place in the 70s. That's what he taught. They don't want to tell you that. See. And so you're wondering why Master Muhammad is delaying. Are you ready? You read about Ancient of Days? They said he didn't show up. Remember the one like Son of Man that came in the cloud? He didn't show up until Ancient Days set, until thrones were cast down. But you're still being seduced by that Lion Farrakhan, so therefore he's still sitting on that throne. And he's diverting your energy to his purposes. Because he tells you you're not going anywhere, so you don't have that vision. So if you don't have the vision, the problem is how the hell are you going to get there? How are you going to get there if you don't have the vision to get there? He took that vision away from you. You're not going anywhere. He snatched it right out of your mind. Elijah Muhammad spent 40-some years to put in your mind and print it, to engrave it in your mind, and you done snatch it right out of your mind. You ain't going nowhere. You're going to stay right here. You're going to make devils in NOI. That's the vision he got for you. You're going to stay right here with the enemies, and you're going to marry them. Because if you bring them in, that means you're going to mate with them. I mean, if they're your brother and sister, that means you can sleep with them. You can marry them. And Elijah Muhammad said he was against any racial marriage, intercourse. He snatched that vision right out of your mind, and you go along with it. Because him and his demons, they got a different vision. He's surrounded by demons. They got a different vision. And that division is, they know part of that vision is to divert your vision, to get you to use your energy, your vision, right? Your energy to form something else other than your future, other than your paradise. That's their purpose. Divert your vision. Or take away your vision, or give you a counter vision. So in other words, your energy will apply doing something else. So your energy, you hear, oh man, I got to get that car. What that means, you building energy for I got to get this house. You building your energy, right? You taking energy to bring in to master's vision. See? My vision is the promised land, and my energy is 100%. Everybody know, oh man, all you do is make videos. Yeah, I do. Because that's putting energy out there, right? That's giving form. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving form, right? I'm giving form because what I'm doing, it's thought. Energy is thought, right? Thought is energy, right? So I'm giving form to your thoughts. I'm giving form to your thoughts. And what form am I giving? They're giving it vision, trying to get you to upload that vision. Because you have the energy to make that vision true. People without a vision perish. So with these with videos, you call them presentations, right? They're giving form to thought. Thought is energy. But right now, your thought is all that has any form to it. If it has form, it has the form that Master's given you. So I have to give you form to give you the proper vision, right? Because vision is form, right? It's form. If you don't know it, right? If you don't have it, you don't have it. But once your mind has a vision, that's form, right? You give form to your thoughts. Somebody has to give that your thoughts that form. It's not going to happen by itself. Like a child, when he's born, right? He have any thoughts, and you have to give him thoughts. You have to train him, teach him language and everything. Start giving thought, giving form to it. So we have to give form to your thoughts. Because right now your thoughts is against yourself. That's what demons. That's man. He was fighting against himself. He was beating himself up. So that's what these do. It's giving form to your. Because when you read it and you study it, right, that's change. That's giving form to your thoughts. And it's not, those thoughts are not to take for my purposes, because I'm asking you for anything. None of the thing I tell you is to benefit me at all in any kind of way. So you can't say, I'm trying to form your mind for my benefit to take advantage of you. Because there's no way that I can benefit personally from what I'm doing for you. Because I'm going whether you go or not. What I'm doing is benefiting you. Not like Farrakhan. Everything he tells you benefits him. He benefits from, he's promoting your thoughts. You keep him in those mansions, in those $1,000 glasses, right? In those pretty little dresses he like to wear. So you can't say anybody's brainwashing you or trying to take advantage of you, because no, how can I take advantage of you? What can you give me? What can you do for me? Whether you accept this message or not, that's on you. If you want to become an angel warrior, right, that's on you. If you want to become a messenger of the covenant, that's you. But you have to be a what you think a messenger of the covenant means, you have to give a message. You have to help perform our people's thoughts. If you ain't doing that, then you're not a messenger of the covenant. So don't accept that responsibility if you cannot handle that responsibility. There's no slight on you. That's your choice. You can choose whatever future you want for yourself. That's your choice. Nobody's going to condemn you for that. See? But if you're going to be that, right, then you have to be in 100%. See? Now, I'm not talking to you, just sisters out there. Because when you bring these guys into it, you're a messenger of the covenant. Because they're the inheritors of the covenant. I mean, there's no point in having a covenant. Nobody's going to be there, right, to enjoy it. See? I'm telling you brothers out there, right? You go in the army with lackluster forces, you're going to get your ass kicked. No, you got to be motivated, ready to kick ass. Because that's what we need. We got to get ready. We got to get our people ready. A lot of them out there, a lot of them will accept it if they hear it, but they're not hearing it because we got these stumbling blockers around here, these time makers, right? They're standing with light, so they're casting a shadow, so you got people walking in darkness, in shadows. Like Farrakhan, Size, these 7 angels, all these clowns. You got to knock them over. Light be so bright, just burn their ass up. We're not fighting with guns. We don't need guns. We got the most powerful force in the world. We got truth, but we got the angel. That's the weapon for this time. It's the ultimate weapon for this time, the angel. Dropping the atom bombs. And if you ain't doing that, then you're not angel warrior. But there's no condemnation. Because the people that's coming in, you got to be exempt for that. If they see you lackluster laying back, then that's what they're going to do too. We need them coming in fired up, ready to kick ass. I'm 72 years old. I'm laying back, man, crippled, man. Oh man, I'm in a hospice, man. Man, where's my dopamine or whatever, my medication. See? You have to have an example of what you're talking about, because they see, if you go to a fight and you see the guys, man, they like come in kind of like half drunk, man, what's that all about? See? They're gonna take their right. They're gonna take their inspiration from you. Up your imagination. Do what you will. I can't get this clear enough for you, brothers and sisters. We have the energy now. We have to make it happen. We have to bring in this. We have to bring it ourselves. We have energy now to do it. Energy is not going to take form by itself. We didn't have energy before. Master Prophet Muhammad came in and let us know that now it's time for us to start on that process. So Elijah Muhammad, because he came right on time. I keep telling you about these every 50 years, right? He came right on time. See? He came right on time. See? To start the mental side of it. He came right on time. Because now we didn't have the ability to accept that vision until then. We didn't have enough energy to accept that vision again. So once we had energy to accept that vision, he was right on time. He's always been on time. He's a God. He doesn't make any mistake. He came right on time. I keep explaining this 50-year period. He came right on time to give us, right? Because now we was ready to accept that vision. We had enough energy to accept that vision. Then Elijah Muhammad started give that vision form. Remember, he would give it form. See? But it said, Suleiman, right? He said, he would take and he would give it spirit. That means, man, we take it all back. 2 resurrections. Elijah Muhammad gave it form. Suleiman would give it spirit. So if you don't have spirit, then you ain't, because see, those time makers, they still struggle with the form, trying to get you pull back in the form. So if you with this message, how you know you got this message? Because you got spirit. You got a spirit. You ain't with this message. You with the old message. You know. You got these brothers, so-called brother, uniform on everything. They got the form, but they ain't got no damn spirit. They ignorant. They don't know anything. They got the form. Oh man, I'm FOI. They got the form on, and make it worse. Farrakhan taking that uniform, put on anything he find, anything they're willing to wear. It could be a pig or a swine. Put on anything. He runs down across the border and grab people, throw the uniform on. He don't care because it don't mean anything. That don't give him spirit. See, that's how you know you're angel warrior, because now you got spirit, you got that kick-ass spirit that we're going to take it all back. Everything that took from us, we're taking it back. And when they see it in you, they know that's what they're dealing with. And these brothers and sisters, they see it, they're going to be inspired by these younger brothers and sisters, going to be inspired by that. They're tired of this old man crap that Farrakhan's talking about, playing his violin and shit. They're tired of that. So now they want to get guns because they fired up, but they ain't got nobody. They don't have any form. They got a bad vision. We got to give them the correct vision. Focus on taking everything back. Not that stupid shit. We're gonna get fight because they making mistakes because we're not out here giving the proper form. We said, oh man, I gotta go in, man. I gotta get me a BMW, man. I gotta save me some money. Or I gotta go over here, man. I gotta check these ladies out. Or man, I gotta go over here. I gotta worry about this, worry about that. See. And so, who's giving these brothers and sisters form? The only person out there giving them the form of the proper form is myself. I've been doing it 30-some years. And I'm going to continue doing it. And if nobody gets it all, I'm going. I'm going. There's no doubt I'm going. I don't have to wait for Master Prophet Muhammad to come. I know where to go right now. So you don't have to even pick me up. I know just exactly where to go. Because this place is going to be burnt up in a minute. See? But it don't have to be that because I'm absolutely sure I'm going to be delivered. Just like Elijah Muhammad said he was absolutely sure he was going to be delivered. He was. But it didn't come. I had to put the work in. I didn't break this. What it says, when you broke the seven seals, it said, look, he was slain from the foundation of the earth. He had to put the work in. And you see me smiling. I'm sad. You don't have an idea of the stuff I've been through the last 30 some years. In fact, the whole 72 years to be exact. But you see me sitting right here looking like, oh man, oh, what was me? Man, I have all these problems. And they did this to me. This. Okay, keep on with that. See? Because when you spend time regretting and talking about that stuff, that's energy lost, ain't it? Ain't that energy lost? Time arguing with other people. You know what I'm saying about in the energy lost? Because if you just focus 100%, you wouldn't have time for that. If you focus 100%, you wouldn't have time for that. And if you focus 100%, that means you attain a vision. You better read the Quran again. See? See? You got to form the hereafter. You have to form your hereafter. And we form together one body. So we all working together. Like I said, it's like ingredients. All of us are some ingredient. But we're working together to bring the promised land together. Well, there's only one person, hey, one person to do it. On the so-called ark, that was a sign right there. It was only 9 people. Billions died. Billions died, was drowned. See, this is the vision they're giving you right now. They're trying to divert you. See? Because the promised land, that's the promised land on the right top there that this Quran and the Bible is telling you about. Gardens where rivers flow. Gardens wide as heaven and earth. It's gardens, not this thing over here on the bottom left there. I mean the bottom right. See? So now they try, oh man, see, you're part of this. They're trying to make you part of this. Because if they can divert your attention, that means you are not bringing in the promised land because you bring in their vision. You're helping them bring their vision in, which is that over there on the bottom right, which is you have no place in that vision, none whatsoever. See? But they trick you to think you do. That's what it's all about. See? So, just give you a little example right here. See?
masters and overseers believed that sexual access to slave women was one of their prerogatives. The rape of black women also served to humiliate their husbands and undermine the integrity of slave families. Oh, child, that was common. Masters and overseers used to make slaves that was with their husbands get up, do as they say. Send husbands out on the farm, milking cows, cutting wood. Then he gets in bed with the slave himself. Some women would fight and tussle, others would be home. Leave that be. If they told their husband, he was powerless. I was once slave that the poor white man had his match. These hero white men said, what I can't do by fair means, I'll do by foul. One tried and broke, but he could. We tussled and knocked over chairs, and when I got a grip, I snatched his face all to pieces, and there was no more bothering fat for him. But oh, honey, some slaves would be so beat up when they resisted. Sometimes, if you rebel, they'll see it kill you. Us colored women had to go through plenty of terror. My mother's mistress had 3 boys, one 21, one 19, and one 17. When mistress had gone away one day, my mother always worked in the house. While she was alone, the boys came in and threw her down on the floor and tied her down so she couldn't struggle. And one after the other used her as long as they wanted for the whole afternoon. Mother was sick when her mistress came home, and when our mistress wanted to know what was the matter with her, she told her what the boys had done. And she whipped them. And that's where I came to be here.
See, that's the truth of it. See, they don't have to rape our women anymore. They can just seduce them to produce their demons. And like that first one, he had told his vision was the same vision as Massa. See, they're trying to seduce you into that vision because they know we have the same. They may not understand that we have the same amount of energy, but they know we do have energy. They're trying to force that energy in their direction, away from our vision, to this counter vision, counterfeit vision. And if you let them do that, then that's your destruction you're playing with. Like Quran says, you're not hurting Allah by your actions. You're hurting yourself. I'm trying to get you to install that vision that Farah came and reinvigorated, that Elijah Muhammad had nourished, that Farrakhan snatched away from you. I'm trying to give it back to you and give you a weapon, right? And also to perfect that vision, because angel perfects that vision for you. It also gives you a weapon. It's all around. The angel gives you everything you need. That and with the 5 pillars of Islam, you have everything you need to be effective and to get home to the promised land. You're not, like I said, you will not get there unless you have thorough knowledge yourself. Why would he say that? Do you have a thorough knowledge yourself? Islam definitely doesn't have it because they got to go to they got to go to Mr. L. Ron Hubbard to learn about Scientology because he knows more about them than they do. Isn't that what Scientology is all about? It says this white man know more about you than you do, so you got to go and let him tell you how to get your emotions and get your mind. That is so sick. Here it is. Elijah Muhammad came and gave us, the God came and gave us and gave all the knowledge and wisdom we needed. Elijah Muhammad spent 40 years giving it to you. And then you got to run to a devil to tell you how to deal with your mind, how to deal with your emotions, how to deal with your life. And you don't see nothing wrong with that. If you're a demon, of course not. If you don't see anything wrong with that, that's who you're following, him and Wallace. You ain't following Elijah Muhammad. You definitely ain't following Master Prophet Muhammad. You got to go to L. Ron Hubbard, and he's going to tell you how to deal with yourself. So what did Master Prophet Muhammad come and do then? What did he do for you? See? So now Farrakhan got you this fake vision. We're going to stay here. We're going to bring devils in our eye. Don't say we got, oh man, it's Photoshop. No, we got the tape saying, they say anything. Because they're idolaters, they just worship him. They don't worship the truth. See? So. Again, we are the form, like I said, in the beginning was the word. That's just energy. But the word was with God. See, God had form. See? And the form, and then he took and gave the word form. Formed the universe. It was just words, that's all it was. But word is what? Word is thought. That's how you express your thought with word. Word is pressure waves. What do you think word is? Some kind of spiritual thing? When you talk, right? That's pressure waves. That affects, what I'm saying right now, whether you like it or not, it's affecting your thought one way or the other. Whether you like it or not, you're still going to have some reaction to it. So he took, it was given just the word. Just pressure, that's all. See? And became flesh. No, he gave form. So we have to give it form. And right now, we're trying, the form is the promised land, but we have to give it form. It's not just going to happen by itself. We have to give it form. And right now, they're doing everything else, trying to stop us from giving it form. They want to give it their form. And they got distracting you to do, that's why you're still here. They're distracting you, right? Because if you're not creating your form, then you're creating their form. If you're not with me, you're against me. And if you're doing half of their form and half of your form, right, then you're still not creating your form, are you? Because you're creating a half-ass form. See, we made all that. We gave form to the universe. We did that. Gave form to formlessness. And now we got to get, this world right now is formless. It has the form of Dr. Yakub, and that's unraveling. Even that, he can't even keep that form together anymore. You see, look around you. America's coming apart. It's losing its form. Nothing makes any sense anymore here. Gender doesn't make any sense, right? You can't tell who's who, right? You got one party, everybody's in confusion, everybody's against each other. You got a senile man run the place because they don't have any power, they don't have enough energy. The pressure's too great, so they can't maintain their form anymore. That's what pressure does. When you crush, that means if you a diamond, you put enough pressure on the coal, and it takes and either transforms it to dust or it transforms to a diamond. So it doesn't have enough energy to transform it to a diamond. It's destructive transformation. It's going to be a transformation. See, so America's on destructive transformation. It's coming apart because it doesn't have enough energy to maintain its form. That's why its form is changing. Oh man, America changed, not like it used to be. No, because it loses its form. You don't have enough energy to maintain that form. Not only that, but the form of Master Prophet Muhammad and the form of angel is interrupting their form. Whether you like it or not, it's interrupting their form. And our form is coming to exist. They're telling you these planes running. They're starting to worry about them. Before they ain't talk. Now they're starting to worry about them. So it doesn't matter whether you with or not. We're trying to bring you along because you already earned the right to have the vision. So we're trying to give it to you. But if you reject it, that's on you. Because once you have the vision, you're going to bring it into reality because you have enough energy to do it now. You have enough energy to bring the hereafter into existence. You have enough energy to make the promised land real. But you have to have the vision to do it. So we had no vision, we had no form there. See? Had no vision, had no form. See? So we was under, so what was we doing here? See? We was building, giving form to Master's vision. We was giving form to Master's vision. We had no vision. We had given form to his vision. See, that's what we was doing. See how it was? We had no form ourselves. We was giving form to his vision. And then Master Brahma came, showed up, right? And gave us, because we was ready for it. We had enough energy to receive that vision. They had taken away from us. We had enough energy to have a vision, so we was operating on the Master's vision, doing what Master tells us to do, to perfect his vision. The Master Brahma said, no, he showed up. After 50 years, brothers and sisters, since 1865, we had enough vision. All we had enough energy was to break our chains. But we're saying the blues because we know what the hell to do. We have enough energy yet, right, to have a vision. So we're just singing the blues. So what happened in 1910s, right? Then we start having a vision. Marcus Garvey, Noble Drew Ali, Master Fard Muhammad, Elijah. You understand? Every 50 years. And so now we're at the time right now, right? We have enough energy to have a vision, right? To bring in the promised land. But they're doing everything they can to take that vision away from you or to divert your vision with some penny ante stuff. Well, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, whatever this. See? And so you can understand why you're still here. It says, Master Promise said he put you in heaven overnight. But it says you cannot be successful unless you know mathematical language. So you see the two things together? We can make this happen overnight. If we get all on the same page, that's the only thing stopping it. And I've already done my job. I keep telling you, but I've done my job. I can leave there and nothing's going to happen to me. I've done my job. I've done my job. Nothing's going to happen to me. See? I'm here. I sacrificing my love for my people to make the last minute to try to get you, right? Keep on putting this information out there, right? To form your mind, to upload this vision so you have, right, the correct vision. Because once you do that, it's over. I don't have to continue doing this, brothers and sisters. I already put all the time and energy I need to. What I'm doing right now, I don't have to do anymore. Because I already got the vision. I got the full vision. So what else I need? I got the energy. I got the full vision. So what else I need? I know what to do, where to go, where everything. I know everything I need to do. You don't know yet. I'm trying to bring you up to speed. But if ooh, walking around, shoving your feet, scratching your head, right? Then that's what you're gonna be doing when tribulation comes. But you won't be doing that when tribulation hits. You won't be doing it then. See? Because Farad is about to snatch us out of here. Me and anybody I take. Remember, only people you're gonna take is anybody I say take. You gotta get used to that. You gotta be in my book of life. If I don't have anybody in there, I'm just going. And I ain't gonna have anybody that's shucking and jiving, snatching their feet, because we don't need that. We building a kingdom. We ain't building a shuck and jive show, a minstrel show. See? Elijah Muhammad didn't pick Master Muhammad didn't pick a minstrel. He picked Elijah Muhammad, a messenger. And what does the messenger do? Gives a message. How you win message? You don't get a message. And he gave it. Everybody know he gave the message. He gave it as best he could. He gave all his heart into it. But he couldn't get an ultimate message because he wasn't strong enough to break the seals. So that's up to me. I've done that. Now putting enough information out there, I'm going 24/7. You know that. See? So Master Brahma came, said, you got enough energy now to have this vision again. Elijah Muhammad said, now you got enough energy. He showed you he had enough energy to start building. He was building. He was doing it. Now, what if he was kept doing for the next 40 years? What do you think would have been right now if Elijah Muhammad had stayed for the next 40 years, kept progress where he was at that point in time? What do you think would be right now? We'd be home. We'd be in our own kingdom. 40 years, Even if we stayed here, we'd have took over his place by then, economically. But he had a liar that come in and took all that, snatched that vision away. Because now how was using your vision the last 42 years? How was your energy the last 42 years? Using energy based on the vision that he was giving you and Master was giving you. So that's what you got. Now you got your flat screen, you got your little car out there. See? That's a little hottie or whatever. See? That's how you applied, that's how you went and used your energy. But do you have a hereafter? Do you have control of anything? Are you master of your life? Right? Are you still getting your ass kicked by Master and his police? See? You got that because that's what you chose. You had the energy. Elijah Muhammad showed you had energy to stop that. That wouldn't happen to the FOI and MGT when he was around. And you take 40 years forward from that, how you think would have been? You think we had to be worried about defund the police? The police wouldn't have been effing with us if we was even here. We've been gone. So let this fool snatch that away from you. But like I said, some of you are going to wake up in the hereafter, right? I'm not talking about hereafter, hereafter. I'm talking hereafter this message. You'll wake up in the tribulation. You'll wake up then because you'll be 100% focused then. These people are doing everything they can to distract you from this vision, to destroy it. Because they know once you get that vision, it's all over. Because once you get that vision and you apply your energy in that direction, there's nothing they can do. Because we are the most powerful people on the planet. We put the universe into existence. We're the best tribe. If we focus all our energy, that's why a lot of Muhammad said, up your mind, nation, do as you will. Because once we apply the energy in any direction, we're the God. We say be and it is. But we ain't saying be. Because we ain't got the vision to say be. We're saying be for them. We're saying they're be. All we need to say is be and it is. But we ain't got the be. So therefore we don't have the is. I'm trying to give you the be. That's the vision. The is the reality. Abrahamic covenant, that's your vision. Farrakhan snatched it away from you. How do you let that clown, the ignorant, disemboweled, coward, no ball clown, snatch that vision away? How did you do it? How did you do it? It's mind boggling. After taught by as somebody as powerful as Elijah Muhammad, taught by the God himself, how you let this clown steal that from you and have you serving Master? That's what we're telling you. If Master attack, we're gonna fight for America. America belongs to us. What the hell you want this shithole for? You pay for a Lamborghini. Which one a Volkswagen Beetle for? Why you want this shithole? Because it's a demon. That's why he's telling you that. I mean, it's like a Negro find himself, man, in charge. He's real light skinned, so he don't know, right? Everybody think he's white, right? And he finds himself in charge of the Ku Klux Klan. What do you think? How you think that's gonna work out? What do you think? You think he's gonna undermine the organization? See, Farrakhan can't believe his luck. He's a demon. His father's the devil, but he controls the nation of Islam. So what direction you think he's gonna lead it in? He's sure he leading to the promise. They tell you he's not leading you to the promised land. He's telling you ain't going nowhere. So that means he took your vision away from you. He snatched away the vision that Master Muhammad took and came all over here to give to us. You know, Muhammad story some years nourishing it, and he has snatched it right out of your mind. So we're here in the furnace. We shouldn't be anymore. See? Because we let that Farrakhan snatch that vision out. And this is the vision that's fueling it. Religion. All our people is locked down in this. Anybody got any sense? No, that's bullshit 100%. They got locked down in religion. That means you're not focusing on the promised land. That means your energy is focused in the wrong direction. A lot of us, or you're going to get after you die and all this stuff. So your energy is being going, it's no form, it has no form to it. Because your energy has no form in Christianity. Only form it has is obey master. No matter how bad master is, love master. Right? Stay here with master. See? Love him. See? Because whose picture's on the wall? When you die, where you going? Back to master. Whose picture on that wall there? Oh, I got a black one up there. Really? Yeah, you might have a black one, but you got white in your mind. So you're going to say, mass here and serve mass. That's where all your energy is. You spend all the energy to going to church, all the stuff, and you got these preachers, they divert your energy. Because they're telling you, serve master, be a good citizen. See? Be a good Democrat. So you got all your energy trying to make this country into something that it can't be, trying to turn devils into angels. You spend all the energy doing that kind of stuff, right? So that means you're going in the wrong direction. Energy is going against you when it should be going energy going to promise, and that's the true vision. So they got you going in the wrong direction, and yes, you're losing time, brothers and sisters. Because some of you now you're gonna make tribulation because you lost so much energy. You didn't have enough energy even to make it through tribulation. I would say my people are lost because of lack of knowledge. That's the vision for our Master Prophet Muhammad came. The vision Elijah Muhammad cultivated. That's the one they try and destroy. Divert you from it. See? Our sisters, is that the vision they give your sister? Or are they walking around naked, showing their ass all over the place, advertising? And then you can't even say nothing. Like they advertise, hey baby, what you got a baby to me? Hell, you advertising? If you know what I mean, if you don't want anybody to say nothing, then why are you advertising? It's all crazy. It's madness. And then you don't even know where's the male or female anyway. You don't even know that anymore. Because the whole place is losing its form. Do you know there's so many of these transgenders being murdered? They won't tell you they're hiding it. Because they're not telling people. And so we had a case this guy married one of them because they can't go to find a doctor. The doctor can't tell them what medical history is this person. And then they found, hey, how can you get pregnant? I don't know. Okay. And then so along the line he finds out that that's really a man. And how you think that's they say a lot of them are being murdered. So you don't even know what you're dealing with anymore. That's the vision they're giving you. You don't know what you're doing anymore. So it's not race anymore. It's all about races. We got Dr. Yaqub, which tell you it's two. The Bible tells you, even in Exodus says, God made you. He's made a distinction between you and the Egyptian. It says no distinction anymore. So now you blowing away your people, right? By interracial marriage. So you're destroying your nation. You're not destroying theirs. You're destroying yours. See? Because theirs is perishing. So that's the gateway into. I'm sure they're going to platform me on this one because I'm laying it out for you, brothers and sisters. See? I told you, we get close and close. I'm just laying it out for you. Black and white. Because I don't want anybody to come back saying, hey, man, he didn't tell me, or, or I couldn't, he didn't sound like he was really into it. Or maybe, no. See? Like telling somebody, hey, man, you better watch out, man, bear is coming. A lion's right behind you. Well, that bird ain't gonna bleed that. A lion's right behind me. Fool! Lion! Then you guys attention then. Trying to get your attention, brothers and sisters. Okay? They out there laughing at it. Hey, it says be many mockers. So they mocking themselves. Because I'm telling you, we forming we given form to this vision. Master Muhammad's getting form to it. Elijah Muhammad's getting form to it. I'm getting form to it. This vision is taking place. They tell you they can't stop it. They got these things planes flying around. They can't stop it. They tell you can't stop it. See? So they're trying to stop you. They can't stop Master Muhammad. They're trying to stop you. Go ahead and know if you get that vision here in America, right? They're through. They're toast. They know you can't. If you get that vision of the promised land, what they do with Martin Luther King? Elijah Muhammad was able to upload that vision on him for a little bit. I don't know how deep it was, but he got enough of it. And they told him, do not go out and get that promised land speech. They told him that. Do not do it. They told these preachers don't do it anymore. You don't see these preachers talking about that no more. They told them, do not talk that. Because remember, these preachers, they got to go to some seminary or something and get what they call ordained or whatever. They got permission, right? Because they got to be taught how to teach is Christianity. And the promised land ain't it. Because the false Israel, that's the real Israel. That's what they got to teach you. That's what they got to teach you. See? So, Martin Luther King, because we got the picture, he just got finished talking to Elijah Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad was able to get that idea back in his mind, if it was there, and he went and gave that speech. The next day was dead. Next day was dead. Do not get that speech. You're gonna tell me, oh man, look, here he is, he in a hotel. This guy is gonna kill him. He gets another room that's right adjacent to his room. How you know this is going to be right? You go to, I want a room that's right adjacent to Martin Luther King's room, and that's not going to get suspicion, right? I want where I get a clean shot. And then you're going to sit there on him all day long, just sit there all day long, right? Wait till he come out on the balcony so he can get a clean shot. So he don't know when he'll come out, if he'll come out at all. Who's going to win this war of Armageddon? Are you going to get your vision back? He said the four winds going to give it back to you. See, you don't understand the four winds. See, what's telling you, once false Israel goes, right, then it's hard for them to keep that vision away from you. That's what that's all about. See, when false Israel falls, that's the vision they're telling you. That's the true vision. When it falls, that vision is gone. So now it's going to be hard for the preachers to stop you from this vision. You understand? Elijah Muhammad came and gave you the vision of the promised land. Martin Luther King was killed by telling you about the promised land. When he gave that speech. So Elijah Muhammad spent 40-some years telling you about the promise. That was the vision. And they set false Israel to counter that vision. Think about it. They set false Israel to counter that vision. Now, when they go down, that's an abomination, desolation. When they go down, that means that vision is wrong. So now they got to explain what's the right vision. You understand? They got to explain what is the right, correct vision. And if they can't explain that somehow, they're not going to be able to explain that why that wasn't the correct vision. You understand? Not going to be able to explain that. So now, there's only one alternative. Either we the true seed Abraham, right? And if we are, that's trouble. Because remember, they don't want us to have that vision. So that vision will come immediately. Because if they're not, then we must be. We got the proof. We got our history. That's what I was saying. And people, so if they're not, then we must be. And they can't allow that vision. So they got to kill you immediately. They got to destroy you. They got to wipe that vision out immediately. Because right now they can't do it. You won't be able to do it by talk anymore. Because the evidence that you're not the true seed of Abraham has just been wiped out. It's gone. So you must be a true seed of Abraham. That must be your vision. They can't have you because that vision is destructive for them. Remember, like Muhammad says, the battle between the hearts and the minds, battle for the hearts and the minds, they can't have you have that vision. That's why it says, when you see the abomination of desolation, run immediately. Because they're going to kill you immediately. Got to. Because that means you're the true seed of Abraham. And the whole world's going to see it. That changes everybody's mind, changes the whole perspective. And once you got that vision, they're toast immediately. Hope you understand, brothers and sisters. This is not a joke, because this is only days away. If you watch the Middle East, they could be fighting. They could be because it's already heating up. They're at war right now. It just ain't got to the shooting part where they actually go and engage it, because they bombing Israel, bombing their plants and all that kind of stuff, and sabotaging their plants, blowing up their ships and everything. They're at war there now. At what point to start boiling? We hit that boiling point, zoom, they're going, and you'll be right in face this, and if you ain't ready for it, in fact, if you can't recognize the bomb desolation, you lost already anyway. Because they'll come at you immediately. That's what it says. It said, run immediately. It said, don't waste, don't can't get your baby, not just immediately. That's how bad it's going to be. So keep running around NFL and all that stuff. You're going to pay the price for that, brothers and sisters. How come Farrakhan talk about this? Because he don't know. And if he didn't know, he wouldn't be telling you, because he's not going to profit from it. Because we don't want him. So then we don't want him. Trying to get back here. See? That's the vision he's selling, and where that vision leads to. Where Elijah Muhammad said America will be burned up. Where Malachi said America will be burned up. What the Bible said, what the Quran says, this world, all of it burned up. All this works will be burned up, all. But that's the vision he's selling you. So how the hell he's selling you a vision that all the scripts say you're gonna be burned up? That's the vision he's selling you. He's a liar and a thief, a demon. That's why he's got a lot of disemboweled his ass, right? Because cowards don't need balls, and plus, Allah is never, he would never have anything like that happen to any of his prophets and messengers, not anything like that. In fact, Elijah Muhammad said, right, he says, the women are our heaven, right? Well, that bridge is killed for him, right? Brothers and sisters. Again, they doing everything. This is our vision. See, doing everything to stop it. Put our sisters back where they belong. Beautiful sisters, they're beautiful. But they want to disrobe them like they are. So we can run around and look like animals and laugh at us. Because they're the beasts. Beasts don't really wear clothes. Beasts don't wear clothes. They wouldn't run around naked. And so they teach you to have the same vision, run around naked. See? But a dog runs around naked. But if you look at it this way, a dog lives like a dog, right? So, hey, that's his glory. That's the way a dog, that's nature. But if you start living like that, you look like something wrong with you, ain't it? It's like a dog start barking at you, and you start barking back at the dog. Who's the fool? What's wrong with him? So once you understand who they are, and then you start wanting to be like them. So it's, and a lot of us, that's why they come after the female. See? Because they fool her into thinking, hey, that's the correct way. And someone buy it. But if we ain't doing anything, and if we're not supplying the vision, then why in the hell do we expect them to? Why should we expect them to go back to their original vision of their mothers, their great-grandmothers, their female ancestors? Why should we expect them to go when we don't have the vision? When we serve a master's vision? See, you got these Negroes out here talking about, they want to beat up on these women while they obey a master. Oh yeah, master. Wear master's name. My name is Charles White. My name is Charles McInerney. My name is Jim Scott. You see? So they walk around with the devil's names. See? Walk around, got their hair all up master's ass, and then they beat up on their women. You see? Sick. Shouldn't beat up on the women, shouldn't beat up on these women under these circumstances. Because if we catch you doing it, we're going to fix you. See? They might be distinguish you between the male and the female. We get things with you. See? But the thing is that you got master's vision, then you get angry with them because they got master's vision. So here we are, struggling out with two visions. Only one's going to survive it. See? Only one's going to survive it. Dr. Shabazz and Dr. Yaku struggling out here. See? Their vision is to blow away our vision. See? And our vision is to get rid of their vision. Their vision is to unravel our vision totally, completely. That means the whole environment, everything, everything we gave. Remember, this biological, we gave form to it, but it's against them. That's why I try to bring this mechanical, electronic world in. That's what you see all around you, because this biological world is against them. They got all these diseases. They got every disease you can name. For every alphabet, you A B C. I got A B C Q H G G H Y E P D. GP. Every time you look on TV, all these diseases, cancers, everything else. The environment's against them. It's biological, and now it's after 6,000 year period, it's totally against them. So they want to blow it away. And blow away our vision. You helping them do it. Because when it blows away, it blows you away too. See? They have to take and destroy the form of our vision. That means everything we gave form to society. We gave form to this environment. We gave form to this reality. They got to take it all. They got to take it all apart. They install their vision, and we have to take their all apart to install our vision. See, they're prepared to destroy it all. They got their nuclear weapons and everything else. But we're gonna win. Now, whether you're part of the winning team or not, that's on you. You already been called. You qualified for the winning team. You already qualified for the winning team. But you gotta do something. You qualified for the vision and you got the energy. Now you gotta apply the energies. So I give form. And we're here to help you with that. Get with us, brothers and sisters. Call to action here. Let's take our reality back. 50,000 years we've been waiting. Now we got the energy to give it form. But you got to have a vision. And we're here to give you that vision. That's the vision. That's their vision. See? I mean, that's a transition vision. Because that's what you have to do. If you're going to build a new complex, you got to blow up the old complex, don't you? If you're going to build a new complex, you got to destroy the old complex. Can't build on top of it. So if they want to bring in a new world, they got to get rid of ours. Then they want to bring in, look around you, brothers and sisters. What kind of world they bringing in? They're bringing in a mechanical and electronic world in. That means they got to get rid of this biological world. And to reinstate our world back, we have to blow away their world. That's why this war is coming. Who will win the war of Armageddon? What vision? Okay, brothers and sisters, hope you understand. Nothing happens by itself. We have to give it form. First, you have to have a vision, be, and the energy.